everybody. So I thought I would do a little vlog. I'm on my way to go to some charity shops because I really want to find some new books. I haven't been book shopping in a while and I thought I would take you along with me. So it's a Saturday morning, it's only 10 o'clock and I thought I would take you out with me. Hopefully it sounds okay, there's lots of birds out at the moment. And yeah, we'll have a little look in some shops and then I'll show you what I get. Fingers crossed we find some cheap, affordable books, and yeah, I'm hoping to find some study books as well, some science related books, so we'll see what we can get. But it's a lovely morning, it's a bit cold, but it's really nice. I've had a really productive morning so far, filmed some videos, and then I thought I'll head out, stretch my legs, find a new book. Yeah. Everybody, so I'm back home. My hands are freezing, it's so cold outside, but I just went for a little walk, actually quite a long walk, and I went to some shops and I managed to get a couple of books. Now I actually went to 5 charity shops. So about 20 minutes from where I live there's some shops and there are 5 charity shops quite close together. So I thought that would be perfect to try and get a couple of books. Now, surprisingly, I couldn't find that many books. So after my little walk there, I went into a few different shops and one of them I did go back to at the end because I saw a book and thought, oh, should I get it? And then I went back and ended up getting it. But there wasn't that many that interested me, that usually I'm like, oh, I could get that one. But this time it wasn't like that at all. So I really like going to charity shops and picking up books from there because I like supporting charities. And also for books, I find personally, as much as a new fresh book is, I really don't mind a second-hand book. So I really like going to charity shops, and I feel like you never know what you're gonna get. You could get something really old, like you don't know what editions you're gonna find. It's always fun, so I do always like that. But I am back now and I have got 3 books that I found. So all of these books were from the same place. There was only one shop that, I think this was Oxfam, there's Oxfam, Age UK, Mind, Chestnut Trio, and Link to Hope. So they're all the charities, but these ones were all from Oxfam. Now I did go to all of them. Oxfam was the first one I went to. I found 2 books, and then I went back at the end and found another book. So these are all the books that I got from Oxfam. So I will go through them and show you. Now, these books are actually quite expensive. I didn't realise how expensive some of these charity shops actually are. So these books were, 2 of them, these two were £2.50 each. £2.50 each. That's quite a lot for a charity shop. And I got this one, which was £1.99. So I actually spent £7 on 3 books in a charity shop. That is actually quite a lot of money. I don't know if it's just Oxfam in general, but their books are quite expensive. Usually a couple smaller charity shops, they do like 2 for £1 or at least £1 a book. But £2.50 I think is quite pricey, especially as the works have deals on where you can get 3 books for £6 and they're brand new. So I don't know, these were a bit pricey, but I thought I'll get them, at least the money's going to charity, so that's fine. But I didn't realise that actually charity shops have got quite expensive, or maybe it's just this one. So the first book that I picked up was this book. Now I noticed this book from the author, I just spotted it, and it's Louise Candlish. Now I've read one other Louise Candlish books, which was The Other Passenger, and I absolutely loved it. It was a few years ago, but I absolutely loved it. The plot twist was amazing, and it's probably one of the best books I've read. So when I noticed the name on here, I thought, oh, this is one I could try. So this book is Our House. Terrifically twisty hooks from the first page. So this book, it's actually quite a big book. It's quite a chunky book. So it says, on a bright Friday morning in the London suburbs, a family moves into the house they've just bought on Trinity Avenue. Nothing strange about that, except it's your house, and you didn't sell it. Ooh, interesting. It says it's masterfully plotted, compulsive page-turner. Everything we think we know is ripped from under our feet. Whip, smart, knowing, and brilliantly plotted. So I do think Louise Candlish is a very good author. The reviews are very high, and like I said, I've read one of the books before. So I'm actually really intrigued to read this book. If you have read this book, please let me know what you thought below. So yeah, I'm excited to read this one. Okay, the next book I got, I've seen this everywhere, and at the time when it came out a few years ago, I saw it everywhere. all on social media, all on Instagram, Bookstagram, and I just thought, I saw it this time, and I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go. So this is The Power by Naomi Alderman. So this is a thriller. It says a page-turning, globe-trotting thriller. The power. The power, the power, the power. So, the power is a blast. All over the world, women are discovering they have the power. With a flick of the fingers, they can inflict terrible pain, even death. Suddenly, every man on the planet finds they've lost control. The day of the girls has arrived, but where will it end? The power. It says it's irresistible, holds a mirror up to the here and now. A fascinating look at what the world might be like if millennia of sexism went the other way. And it deserves to be read by every woman, and for that matter, every man. It's the Hunger Games crossed with The Handmaid's Tale. Okay. And finally, the last book. It's a beautiful book actually, it's very well illustrated. This is Jane and the Final Mystery by Stephanie Barron, being a Jane Austen mystery. I'm hoping you don't need to read the previous ones to understand this one, so hopefully that'll be okay. Final volume of the critically acclaimed mystery series featuring Jane Austen as Sleuth. March 1817. As winter turns to spring, Jane Austen's health is in slow decline and threatens to thwart progress on her latest manuscript. Then her nephew Edward brings chilling news from his former school, the prestigious Winchester College, where a student has been found dead. In the pocket of the dead boy's waistcoat is an incriminating note penned by the young William Heathcote, the son of Jane's dear friend Elizabeth. Winchester College is a world unto itself, with its own language and rites of passage, cruel hazing and dangerous pranks. Can Jane clear William's name before her illness gets the better of her? Over the course of 14 previous novels in the critically acclaimed Being a Jane Austen mystery series, Stephanie Barron has won the hearts of thousands of fans with her breathtaking evocation of Austen's voice. Now she brings Jane's final season and final murder investigation to brilliant, poignant life in this unforgettable conclusion. So I'm really hoping that this is, although it's part of the series, I'm hoping it will have its own mystery involved so that you don't need to read the others. I feel like if that was the case and you had to read all other 13 books, I don't know how it's still going. So you must be able to read each one individually as well as collectively. But I just thought the book was so pretty, and I like Jane Austen. I used to live in Winchester and go to Winchester University, and I've seen the college, so I feel like this will bring back some nostalgia, and I feel like it would be quite familiar, especially if there's anything to do with Winchester. So I feel like this is going to be a very good book. But yeah, these were the 3 books that I picked up. So yeah, we have Jane and the Final Mystery. We have The Power. And we have Our House. So those are the 3 books that I got, and I got them from Oxfam. Let me know if you have them below, or if you've read them, please let me know what you thought of them. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get through those. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.